So, what's going on, everybody? So, Will Smith is back with a video, and it's been a while since we've actually seen him. Well, it's been a while since I've actually seen him. I tend not to follow too much what's going on in the news or on TV for that matter. I don't watch a lot of TV to begin with. It's just the world is changing. It's just so I don't know. It just bothers me how sensitive everybody is about everything, and it's just like I'd rather just leave the TV off now. And if I do watch TV, it's movies, never the news. I haven't seen news in I don't know how long. I might catch a newscast on YouTube or something like that, but other than that, I don't really watch a lot of TV anymore. But the slap was I've seen that. I seen the clip of that. I woke up one morning and I kept seeing a bunch of jokes about it or something, and I didn't even know if it was real or not. I didn't know. I see Will Smith slapping somebody on stage. In my head, I'm not thinking it's serious. I've been a huge Will Smith fan for a long time. I remember I bought his, the first album of him I bought was Big Willie Style. And I love his acting in movies and everything. I just think he's a good guy. He stays true to himself. He doesn't, do all this extra shit that I see a lot of people doing. And especially being a black man, I get tired of seeing the same old. Um, I don't know, the way we're portrayed is. I think it's ridiculous. It's more levels to black folks than the hood, just the hood shit you keep seeing. It just bothers me a lot. But anyway, back to this. I guess I don't know if this is an apology or just him finally speaking out on what's going on. I haven't heard anything about Chris Rock either saying anything except what I hear on the radio or something like that on my way to work. But even then, I kind of just tone that out. But yeah, I don't know. I guess when I finally realized it was real, because in my head I was thinking this was like a publicity stunt, something like that, and it was around April. No, it was around the first of April Fool's. So I thought it was gonna be like some I don't know, internet thing where you see the two of them get online and say April Fools. It's Will Smith. You wouldn't think he would lose his cool like that on national TV. It's not like he's new to this. He knows what's at stake, so you would never think that he would do something like that. And but in the back of my head, I'm thinking he is human. And I know the little thing is going on in his personal life, with Jada and everything. And, I don't know, maybe something triggered in him. I don't know. That was in the back of my mind, but I'm just thinking, no, this is Will Smith. It's two comedians, you know, they probably pranking everybody, but turned out no April Fool's jokes, and it just kept going and going, and a lot of backlash. Will Smith, he shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't have done that. And it seems like everybody forget that these celebrities are human, and that bothers me too. It's like we hold them on this high pedestal. It's like anything they do that's wrong in their eyes, it's like they get the third. It's like you get the worst punishment from critics, from everybody, and it's like Jesus Christ, it's shit happens. Yeah, it happened on live TV, but whatever. But I want to see what this is about. I think it's about 6 minutes long or something like that. So let's go ahead and check this out. It's been a minute. Over the last few months, I've been doing a lot of thinking and personal work. You asked a lot of fair questions that I wanted to take some time to answer. Okay, so he's gonna answer questions. That's a sound of somebody who has a lot on their mind.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? Um, I was fogged out by that point.
I bet.
It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk. And when he is,
That's
he
fair.
will reach out. Um, so I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. Um,
That's good, at least.
I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my man, and this is probably irreparable. I spent the last 3 months replaying and
It's only been 3 months.
understanding the nuances and the
I swear it's like it's
complexities
been longer than
of
that.
what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something?
That's what I thought.
It's like, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with
Yeah,
it.
because they were both laughing. Well,
I'm sorry, babe.
Will was laughing.
I'm gonna say sorry to my kids.
Yeah, Will was laughing, but
my
then she kind of
family
rolled her eyes,
for
and the camera went
what
off, and
they
then that's when all of a sudden he came on stage.
all of us.
I thought maybe
To all
she
my
said
fellow
something to him or
nominees,
gave him a look. He was
this is a
like, "Fuck,
community,
I can't
so
ever
I won
win." So
because
he
you
said, "Fuck it." I
voted
think
for
something
me.
just triggered in him,
really breaks my
and he was just
heart
tired of it. And
to
he
have
just went on stage
stolen
and did this thing.
and tarnished your
That's what I thought
moment.
originally. Well, after I thought it was a prank.
I can still see Questlove's eyes. It happened on Questlove's award, and it's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down? So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me.
It's a lot of pressure.
The work I'm trying to do is
Right.
I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself. Right? I'm human, and
Yep.
I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
Okay, and you can tell by his mannerism that this was, he meant this shit. Yeah, like you could tell just in his voice and his facial expressions. Yeah, he definitely this has disturbed him a lot. You know, it's hard for me to actually feel what he's feeling because we're two different people. We all are different in our ways. No, it, he says he hates disappointing people. I personally don't care, to be honest with you. I mean, I grew up probably way different than he did. I constantly had people, disappoint me and, expect more from me. And it's just like you just grow up with different things. So my path just led me to, life is too short to be trying to live up to other people's expectations. It's like, really, I don't care how you feel about me. I don't care what you know, think about me. You know, I don't know. I now well, I want to say 100% that I'm not 100% that way. I pick and choose. If I don't know you, I don't really care. I'm who I am. I'm not a bad person. Like Will Smith, he's not a bad. I mean, come on. What have you ever seen him do like on this level? And that was one of my arguments with people. It was like they did not care. It was just like this man had one moment where he japped off, and it wasn't the right moment. It was It wasn't really horrible. It was just like a slap because he went up there and threw blows, and was just like. But I guess, again, with the sensitive world we live in today, a man goes, "Oh, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to put your hands on anybody." You know, People act like they don't be in their cars ready to kill somebody because they didn't use a blinker, or they're moving too slow for you. So you got to go fly around them, almost causing an accident, and just throw your finger up at them. It's like people yeah, it's just so wild to me. Like this, you don't never see this man doing anything like that. But yet, this one moment that he did, it was like, let's jump on him because he should never have done that, and all this dumb shit to me. But yet, when one of these rappers do some shit like that, it's enjoyment. It's just like you put him in his box and it's like I don't know. It's like I don't know. He's in this box. He has to be like a perfect square, or it's hell to pay. But again, a rapper will cut somebody out, will hit somebody on stage, or cut somebody out, and it's just like they're replaying that over and over again and making memes out this shit, and it's just he gets more record sales. I don't understand that concept. Again, everybody has anger moments, and he's not, you know, he's not a robot. So I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. I don't know what's going on with his career right now. Of course, they're pulling the whole, we don't, they're, a lot of people in Hollywood are pretty much just distant themselves from him. They're not doing projects with him anymore. A lot of projects that he had are gone from what I'm hearing. I do believe that I heard that Bad Boys, what is that? 4 is still in works. I think I saw an article that regardless of what's going on, it's not going to stop production of Bad Boys 4, which I'm great. I'm glad, come on, you can't cancel this man completely because of this shit. I mean, really, he didn't kill anybody. Fuck. I mean, it's just so wild to me. But let me know what you guys, think about the situation. Because I think everybody has their own opinion about it. I'm always open for a discussion. I'm not one of these people who will condemn you to hell because you don't believe what they believe. I am so like, yeah, I'm just like real laid back with it. But like I said, I believe what I believe. I'll listen to you, but it's I always like to have friendly arguments, but yeah, go ahead in the comment section. Let me know what you feel, how you feel about the situation, and what you would have done different if you were in his shoes, especially with the whole relationships with his wife and everything, all that stuff. You know, did you think that played a big part in it? You know, or was it just because Will Smith said it was pretty much their history, him and Chris Rock's history that led to this. I don't know. Maybe I listened to that wrong, but yeah, let me know how you would have handled the situation.